This new feature with the X3 is really useful, and it may sound crazy, but what you're watching now, I haven't even recorded yet. I'm now going to press record, and the camera's going to record everything from now on and record everything that happened 30 seconds ago. I like to call this feature the time travel feature, but just for the record, you can't actually travel through time with it. But you can record everything that's happened in the previous 30 seconds, and that's done using the new feature called Prerecord. So it is kind of diluted time travel, but you can only travel back 30 seconds into the past. Now, to set this up, you need to swipe down from the top of the screen and you'll see a new icon called Pre, which stands for Prerecord. Select this and then choose your pre-record length, so either 15 seconds or 30 seconds, and then press Pre-recording Start. And this works in 360 mode, in single lens mode, and in active HDR mode. You'll see this recording counter in blue here, and this will count up to the number of seconds that you've set it for, and then it will stop. And you can cancel pre-record at any time by pressing the blue counter at the bottom. So the camera is recording in the background into a buffer on the camera, but it won't record onto the actual memory card until you press record. When you press record, the recording counter then counts up from either 30 or from 15, depending on what you set it at, because it's already recorded that number of seconds onto the buffer, and then it instantly transfers it to the memory card. And you can stop recording as normal by pressing the record button to stop it. Annoyingly, when you stop recording, it then comes out of the pre-record mode. So if you want to remain in pre-record mode, you then have to reselect it. And when it's in pre-record mode, you can still switch on and switch off the screen to put it into standby mode as normal. So why would you use this? You never know when an animal or a child is going to do something funny, for example, or when somebody's going to fall over skiing, or when that bear is going to cross your path when you're on your bike ride. And if your camera is set up out of arm's reach, you'll still be able to record that special moment by running over to your camera, pressing record, and then it will record the previous 30 seconds. There is one major consideration with this feature, and that is battery life. The camera is effectively recording constantly for 30 seconds and putting it into a buffer onto the memory card. And that's happening on a loop until you stop recording. And this will inevitably use up more battery. I haven't tested this fully, but it is something to consider, and I probably wouldn't leave it in pre-record mode all the time. Along with the new pre-record feature update, there have also been a number of frame record rate options added to the camera. 360 video shooting in 4K is now not restricted to 30 and 60 frames, and you can now shoot in 24, 25 and 50 frames per second. You can also shoot 360 videos in 3K now at 100 frames per second. And it is nice to have that option of shooting in higher frame rates for slow motion footage, but do remember that this will drastically affect your image quality because you're now shooting at half the resolution. And there are also more options now added with Me mode, and you can now also shoot in 24, 25 and 50 frames per second. If you're new to the X3, you want to watch this beginner tips video next. Let me know in the comments what you think about the new pre-record feature and how you think you're going to use it. My name's Rich, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.